part one that I'll be focusing on the Ndau spirit, who they are, how do they come about. The Ndau spirit are actually people from the Southern Africa, okay? Yeah, it might be Malawi, Mozambique, Zambezi Valley, Zimbabwe, you name it. Okay, so how do they come about, or rather the relation between them and your bloodline? Like I said, they have to be connected. There has to be some kind of like a relation between your bloodline and these Ndau people. Okay, so these people are actually in commercials, okay, buying and selling things and stuff like that. So the connection is actually coming through that, the commerce. Yeah, you will find that people from your bloodline, they had relations with the Ndau people, whereby perhaps those people, they had to sell something to them in exchange of money, or sell something to them in exchange of clothes or things and stuff like that. All right, so for most, you will find that even they end up dwelling in your family as a form of shelter, you know, because these people are actually traveling all over, selling animal skins, bones, you know, things and stuff. Even powers, even traditional spiritual powers, yes, that's exactly what they have been going in and out selling, okay? For some reason, they find a home, perhaps, in your bloodline as shelter, something like that, okay? You will find that they end up staying there. Not necessarily permanent. You will find that when they go out and sell whatever that they want to sell during the day, okay? So when they come back, they come perhaps to some of your bloodline to come and rest there, okay? So it's more like now they are connected to them through commerce, okay? So, or perhaps renting, yeah, something like that. You'll find that there is some kind of like a connection going on between the two, depending on your situation, how these spirits actually ended up being attached to your bloodline, okay? Yeah, for some, in most cases, you will find they end up staying there. They end up staying for quite a long time, for quite some time, or for even forever. They end up losing their lives even there, okay? Or you will find that they had to sell something. More often than not, there was some kind of like a contract of barter between your bloodline and these people, okay? So you find that sometimes there was some kind of like a quarrel when it comes to them giving money back or things and stuff like that. You know how it works, you know? Exactly. So there was some kind of like, perhaps your bloodline owed them money or robbed them of their money, something like that, depending on the situation, because these spirits can actually possess you for the good, or rather possess you for the bad. It's only karma coming back for collection, you get what I'm saying? So it's more like you have to be wary, or rather aware of the type of spirits that are actually entering your body, understanding why are they there, the reason for them being there, okay? Because most of them are spiritually gifted. This Ndau people, they are spiritually gifted. They know how to, you know, use medicines, things and stuff like that. So that's exactly what they were making a living out of that. So people would actually love buying those kind of like powers, things and stuff like that from them. Mostly the Nguni people, yeah. Like I said, the Nguni, Wakoni, you name it, it doesn't matter. So yeah, you will find that there was some kind of like a quarrel going on, someone owed someone, or vice versa, something like that. And this person walks away and they're angry, right? They end up losing their lives somewhere, I don't know where, okay? And you will find that the members of their family didn't even go and collect that person's soul or whatsoever. And that person comes back in your bloodline. simply because your family owed that person or something like that. Okay, and now they come and possess you. Okay, because they want their money back, isn't it? Yeah. And you will find that they are very aggressive, very angry for some reason. Okay, yeah, you find that such a person, you can't even control them when they are perhaps the spirit is sexually provoked or something like that. You know, the things that have been going on in the olden days, you will never know, guys. So that's exactly what has been going on all this time. So now the spirit is angry like that. Okay, yeah. So you have to revive the spirit so that the spirit can be at rest. Settle the debt exactly, for the spirit to actually be at rest, for the spirit to actually be at peace. But then who will be there to tell you exactly what occurred during that time? Okay, so you only go to a traditional healer and they will be telling you, hey, you are being possessed by the Ndau spirit, but you don't know what type of a Ndau spirit actually possesses you at that present moment, because you don't know whether is it the good or rather the bad. Okay, and when we're talking about the good one, this person, you will find that this person was actually selling medicines to your bloodline, to your Nguni type of people. Okay, it might be your grandparent, your great grandparent, your great mother, you name them. Okay, so they had a very good connection, and this person ended up dwelling there, living with your forefathers. You know, a place called home. Exactly, that's what this person has actually found, and this person was very gifted and everything. So this person actually taught your bloodline a lot of things, you know, things and stuff like that. There was a kind of like a connection, a good connection, and now this person, for some reason, they have to lose their life, and perhaps your grandmother, your great grandmother couldn't find where this person is actually coming from originally, so they end up burying that person, you know, exactly as one of their own. And by so doing, that spirit will actually be awakened for some reason. Yeah, and they wake up and perhaps they possess one of your family member. It is a good spirit. It is a good Ndau spirit, because you guys had a very connection in between. Okay, hence that's why you will find that when you are being possessed by this Ndau spirit, you suffer financially. It affects you financially. It affects this part of your body. Okay, it affects you sexually. You know, you're having problems sexually, financially, so because everything had to do with money when it comes to them. Okay, that's the reason why they ended up being in contact with your bloodline. Exactly. Okay, so they will affect your financial path in a good way. If you guys actually had a good connection, okay, you will manifest a lot because of the spirit will actually be looking out for you. Okay, because they're good in healing, they can heal, they're good in getting rid of evil spirits, you know, things and stuff like that. That's exactly what they do. Okay, and the spirit can actually invoke in you, get to live again through you, speak through you, you know, things and stuff like that. It's actually a good thing if it's a good spirit. But then if you guys actually owe to them, you will find that you suffer financially because of this person. So if you're not doing things right by them, the calamity will never go away. The karma continues until you make peace with the spirit. Okay, because this person died and you guys owed that person. Okay, so that's why you will find the Ngunis calling them the Ndau. So that's how they ended up calling them the Ndau people. Okay, because they be like, oh, abantu laba badinga indawo, they need a place to stay, so we're giving them a place to stay, you know, things and stuff like that. Or perhaps they were being mistreated for some reason, of which it was not good, and when they come back, they come in a bad manner, not in a good manner. Exactly. So depending on the type of a connection you guys had, that's exactly what's gonna happen. If it was good, it's gonna bring good luck. If it was bad, it's gonna bring bad luck. You just have to make peace with the spirit, appease the spirit, ask for forgiveness from that spirit so that you can be at peace. Okay, that's why you will find that you end up being initiated things and stuff like that, but things don't actually work fine for you, and then you wonder, hey, I performed the ritual for my Ndau spirit, but it's not working. Remember that the Ndau spirit are the ones that femba, I get lafa, things and stuff like that, but you're not doing anything. You're just sitting doing nothing, and then you wonder why. It's because of the type of spirits that you possessed was not actually good. Yeah, the person was angry. They just wanted some salvation, something like that. Exactly, so that they can rest in peace. You just have to ask for forgiveness from that spirit, not necessarily invoking it, because invoking it will make you poor, even more poorer. Exactly, the energy. So you have to understand, why are they there? Why did they enter your body? And are they there for the good of your behest or not? Or they are there for, is it the karmic debt? You have to pay some karmic debt. Exactly, the energy. You just have to know why are they there? What kind of energy are they possessing? Is it good or bad? Exactly. Don't just perform a ritual or go through some kind of like an initiation or go through some kind of like a training, not understanding exactly the kind of spirits that you possess. Like I said, firstly, you have to understand who is calling you, why they're calling you, and the expectation of the kind of spirits that they're possessing you. What is it that they want from me? What is it that they want with my life? Okay, remember that it can be hard at times, because now when they enter your body, you suffer physically, you suffer emotionally, you suffer mentally, you get affected. And then because you want to be healed, you are desperate, or that you are devastated by the situation. You just want to get rid of everything. You just want to be healed, not finding out exactly what is it that is happening, why the spirits are possessing you. Okay, exactly. So yeah, that's why we are having the Ndau spirit possessing. Hence, they work hand in hand with the Nguni. That's why you will have to be initiated first with the Nguni spirit before you can be initiated with the Ndau, because they work hand in hand. You remember that they are the ones that had a connection, remember, like I said. So you can't just invoke the Ndau before you can invoke the Nguni. Okay, so it's more like this other spirit will actually have to follow that one. So like even when you patla, you can't just go and patla the Ndau before you can talk with your own the Nguni spirit, because it's not gonna match, or rather they will end up not hearing you or hearing whatever that you wanna communicate with them about. So you just have to be careful. Exactly, understand what is it that is happening, their expectation as well. What is it that they want from you? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, for now, that's all that I'm having for you guys concerning the Ndau spirit, because I get that most of people will actually misunderstand the concept, why the Ndau spirit actually end up possessing us. There is some kind of like a misunderstanding for some. They will just say no, they dwell in the waters, perhaps that's where we got them, or something like that. No, they had some kind of like a relation. There was some kind of like a relation between your bloodline and them, the commercial relation. Okay, so yeah, that's all that I'm